we've taken our 6 o'clock service on Sundays that everybody's trying to figure out what in the world we're going to do with this thing. Because the same, tent shows up every week. And we sat down, and leadership sat down and said, is there something better that we can do? We're not going to change just to change, but is there something better we can do? And the idea was proposed. We had a lot of folks that drive into our congregation from a long ways off, and they can't come back at 6 if they driven 30 miles to get there. And so the idea was, well, what if we let everybody go home and eat, or go to a restaurant and eat? And then about 1:15, gives everybody an hour and 30 minutes, hour and 15 minutes to go eat. And then at 1:15, we'll meet back up here for a devotional, or we kind of use that time as a get to know one another time, use it for a different time. We have found that our numbers have actually increased. We have increased our what used to be our 6 o'clock service by simply saying, hey, what would better meet the needs of people? Are there some folks who say, I really like meeting at 6? Yes, there is. But they're okay. Those 6 o'clock folks, they're going to show up at 1:15 anyway, right? They're always going to be there. You could do it at 9 o'clock on Sunday night. They're all going to be there. If the doors are open, that group's going to be there. And so we look for ways to meet different needs. And so change sometimes is tough, but you continue to change to meet needs as we go. And that is very important that we do those things. Number 5, if the only thing your community knows about your church or about the church is where it's located, that is an unhealthy sign. We're talking about the characteristics of a dying church. And if the only thing that the community knows about your church is, hey, it's over there on 2nd Street, that's a characteristic of a dying church. They need to know more about who you are than where you're located. You need to get out. You need to be in the community. You need to start making a presence in your community. You need to start having work days in your community. We do Watts, which is We Are the Sermon, on Sunday evenings, where we go out and be the sermon. And we take lawnmowers and trailers, and we cut down trees from, look over and go, that lady, I don't know who she is, but she's had a tree down in her front yard for a year now. Let's go get that thing and haul that thing off. And we go work in the community all the time. And thankfully, folks know we're not just the church over on 2nd Street. We're the church that gets out and does a lot of work in our community. I like that. I want them to know something about who we are other than just where we are currently located. That is important. We, at Thanksgiving week, we have Fill a Sack Sunday, where a lot of congregations do that, where we give a list of things and say, each family bring a sack of groceries, and here's what we want you to bring. And we check we have our ways in small communities of doing things, and we kind of whisper in a young lady's ear that works with the school system and says, hey, you know who the families are that get the free lunches? That means that they're kind of our poor folks aren't using. You need those addresses. You should sneak me those addresses, and we'll go deliver 120 sacks of groceries the Sunday before Thanksgiving. We just note in there, we just said, hey, we come to Church Christ, we love you. Let us know if you need it. We've been doing that for 3 years now. We had a family come about 6 months ago. Didn't know them, hadn't met them. Thought I knew everybody at Childers. I said, y'all passing through town? I said, oh no, we live here. And I thought, boy, I knew that. And I said, well, we're glad you're here. What brought you to church with us this morning? They said, last November, somebody showed up on our doorstep with a sack of groceries. And we said that if we ever go back to church anymore, we're going to that church that brought us groceries. You ought to baptize that thing since then. Pretty good story. All from a sack of groceries. I don't know who brought that. I don't know who brought it or who bought that stuff. I don't know which sack they even got. But I just can't even imagine, was it an 82-year-old widow lady from church that was feeling her little sack at United going, well, I hope this does some good, and 4 new members of Christ's body are now in the kingdom because she was figuring out things to do in the sack. I don't know who brought it. It doesn't matter. but, if that's the only thing that happens from us doing groceries every year for the past 5 years, it was worth it. We just simply want to do more than just tell folks, hey, we're located over here on 2nd Street. If you want to show up, the lights are on. And so that's important. Now, another trait of an unhealthy church. If you came in here kind of late, a lot of these are tongue-in-cheek. I usually don't do 12-point sermons, but we're just kind of going through a few things that I've noticed that are unhealthy traits of churches, dying churches. If the only members or new members that you're adding to church are people who moved into the area or people who have kids that are already members, that's probably not a good sign. Now, that's a great thing, don't get me wrong. But that means we've got to get doing some community outreach. We've got to get some word out into the hospitals and let some folks know while you're here in the hospital, if you need anything, give us a holler. We've got to do some community outreach in a way where people will know, hey, we're here if you need some help. We need to do a better job reaching out to the community because, as Brother Thomas said last night, and that's our job. That's our job. Showing up on Sunday, that's our job. But that's not our only job. And we've got to start doing a better job at outreach in our community. Outreach isn't always quick. Sometimes you're just planting seeds here, there, and yonder. It's the sack of groceries you take in November and the family shows up in April. It's meeting people where they are spiritual. And there's nothing quick about that. Sometimes you plant that little seed and it takes a long time to grow. But it is more than just, what can we do to reach our kids and new people that are moving into town? It's what can we do? The folks that are across the street from our building, what can we do to let them know we're here? And if they need anything, we're here to help them. That's important. So we continue to plant those little seeds. I have a friend named James. James is a gospel preacher today, but let me tell you his story. It's incredible. His mama was a drug user. She lived in a trailer house about 6 blocks from the Church of Christ. And when things got tight, James would be used as kind of a ploy of going, hey, come with me to the church over here, to this church, so that we need some groceries or help turn the water back on or something in this church. And I give God glory for it. Helped a young drug addict mama with a little boy that kept showing up at their church. And they would get groceries, and they would try to meet needs, and they would try to do different things to help. I don't know that they ever reached the drug addict mama, but when that boy got to be a teenage boy, he said, I need to find out some things about God, and I need some relationship and Christian faith in my life. And guess what he turned? That church who had said, who will help you? And he went. He can remember that church. He was baptized in that church. That church put him through school, preaching school, so that he could go preach. And they got preaches in the kingdom of God on Sundays now. Because somewhere in the past, somebody said, hey, we're not going to kick this one out because somewhere, somehow, we're planting some little seeds. That's important. I had, when I was the youth minister in Childress, Texas, back in the late 80s, there was a young man that kind of came periodically to our youth program named Otis. And Otis was a good kid, but he never took his faith, never took any kind of faith, never took Christianity very serious, never became a Christian. I used to always talk to Otis about faith and about Jesus, and he'd always say, someday, someday, someday. And I planted the little seeds. I moved, I told you earlier, I moved to Julia where I was a preacher. And of all things, Otis gets hired on the police department. And I ran into Otis and I said, hey, Otis, God has put you back in my life for a reason. And our friendship continued. In fact, I did his wedding. One Thursday night in my office. He came, and I'll tell you, I don't know if you guys are preachers in here, but I'm going to throw something out here so it makes me be uncomfortable. And I'll just tell you, a lot of times folks go, I require counseling before I do a wedding. All right? I just want to tell you, I do. I say, nah. But if you show up in my office and you say, hey, I need somebody to do a wedding right now, I'm gonna do some business with you. You're gonna go down Christian, but what I know I'm not doing right because I'm living with the woman I want to marry, and I want to get married. I said, you're right. You're on the right track. And he said, would you do my wedding? I said, absolutely. He said, we want you to marry tomorrow night. I said, all right. I said, we'll all do some counseling with you afterwards. He said, absolutely. I said, we'll be there. Me and my wife, we showed up. She baked the cake. We had a great time. Married Otis. I thought, this is it. This is the seeds in his life that are going to get him. And it was about 6 months later, Otis transferred off somewhere else. And I thought, I moved to Children's, Texas, 2003. 1 year later, Otis was hired on the police force. Children's, Texas. And I said, Otis, the Lord has brought you back in my life for a reason. You need Jesus. And he said, I do, but I'm not ready. And we continued our friendship. And for 14 years, Otis and I have been friends. And I've watched him raise a beautiful family in our community. He's our local police chief. And he's raised a beautiful family in our community. And I called him not this past 2016, January. I'm sitting there thinking, this is the first of the year. And it's a great night. Folks are making New Year. Picked up the phone and called the police station. I said, hey, you talk to Otis? They said, hold on 1 second. So call back, talk to Otis. I said, Otis, it's January 1st. Man, a lot of folks make New Year's resolutions. You know what they're doing for you? If you would just come to church. He said, I really like it. But my wife won't come here. I won't come to my wife. I said, you're the man. Show up. You can do this. He said, no, not without my wife. And I said, Otis, hold on. I'll call you back again. Hung the phone up, called down to talk to Gina. I said, hey, Gina, this is Trey. Otis says he's come to church. You go with him. She said, I'd like to go to church. I've just been waiting for him to say something. I said, all right, I'll see you all Sunday. Hold on. I'll call you back. Otis back. I said, Otis, Gina says she's coming to church Sunday. I would expect to see you all in church at 10:30. Guess who came? It was Otis. He came and he brought us to Jesus. And he came the next week. And he came the next week. And he came the next week. 3 months later, in the month of April 2016, I baptized Otis and Gina and their 2 teenage children. From a seed that had been planted back in the early 1990s. Sometimes God doesn't get in a hurry. He works on his time. Your job is to plant seeds. You can't always make them grow. They'll grow in time. God waits for them to grow. Otis, man, I got a little teary. A couple of Sundays after his baptism, I'm looking up, and Otis is standing up, waiting on me. About 3 or 4 weeks ago, Otis and I preached together. Then I told his story. Otis is still a project, man. I don't mean that in a bad way. Otis is working. He's learning. He's growing. You see that, Otis? This is pretty good. He showed up. We're getting up to speak together. He shows up. And he's got some paper, and I thought, because he told me, I don't need any notes. I'm good. I know what I'm going to say. But he had brought some paper in, and he went down on the front row, and he set a sign down. And he came back up here and stood up. And I looked down. You know what the sign said? Don't cuss. His biggest fear wasn't stand up for people. It was slipping with a word that he's, he hears at the police force or something. And I said, Otis, you're going to be okay. He said, I just don't want to cuss. I don't want to cuss. We're going to meet people where they are spiritually and encourage them to grow as they grow. But we want to do what we can to reach members in our community. And that means planting seeds. And sometimes those seeds don't grow quickly, but you keep planting those seeds. We're going to get going, all right? If talking about traits of a dying church, if the church is content with just keeping its head above the water, I think you understand that. That's not a good philosophy for church growth. Number 8, if the church's leadership's motto is, but we've never done it that way before, that is a sign of a dying church. That is not a healthy phrase. We need churches who will say, let's try some new things. We scratch, you probably have too. Gospel meetings, maybe you figured out how to do it. Gospel meetings don't work like they used to. They're not for reaching the community. I tell you what does work, though, Friends Days. We found out that we have Friends Day and say, hey, we're gonna invite our friends this coming Sunday, and we're trying to have 400 people in our auditorium and bring them. And you know what? Everybody brings their friends. And I preach a gospel sermon. I mean, it's as good as a gospel meeting from 20 years ago when they used to work. So you just kind of have to find out what works, maybe change the name of something, do something just a little bit different. And so, sometimes you just have to do things a little different to see that things work. We decided we don't just write checks to MissionWorks anymore. If we're going to support you, we're going to go over where you are and hang out with you and see how you're doing, see what you need. That's important. Every 2 years, we're going to have a reevaluation. We reevaluate everything. Healthy churches reevaluate. How are things working? How's the preacher working? Hey, I'm not too prideful to say, hey, tell me what I need to do better. How's the youth? How's the leadership? How's the elders? How's that working? How's our mission works working? Are we hearing from these guys? Are they doing what they need to do? Do we need to be sending them more money? We want to constantly be reevaluating what's working, what's not working. We have giveaways in December that we probably have 300 people in our fellowship hall going through clothes and items that we bring to give away. Look for ways that you can try some things that are different. Number 9, I'm a big believer in this. Traits of unhealthy or dying churches. If the church has money in the bank that they can use to reach the lost or serve the poor, but they're saving it for an emergency or a rainy day, I personally think that's dangerous. That's just me. Now, do I think there needs to be some funds there if something happens where if you do that? Yes. But I'm telling you what, 2 years ago, our church folks and children were good. They gave way more money than we had budgeted. Way more. And our leadership sat around the table and they said, we are way uncomfortable with the amount of money we have in our bank. What do we do with this? And they went out and they started checking on MissionWorks and they started checking on mission projects and they started checking on works in Honduras to feed kids and they started checking and they said, we're going to get rid of this because it doesn't need to be sitting here. If they want to give it, they didn't give it for us to sit on it. We're going to put it to work somewhere. And they did. And I love that. That's what that is for. Number 10, if the church's main goal is simply to keep everybody happy, that's the trait of the dying church. Do I want people to be happy? Yes. I'm not trying to make people unhappy, but I'm not going to make everybody happy. It took me a long time to learn that. Not everybody's going to like me, and not everybody's going to be happy all the time. There's some folks, you can give them everything they wanted, and they'd still be an overall. You're not going to make everybody happy, but that's okay. My job's not to keep everybody happy. My job's to do kingdom work. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. We're going to do our best to meet needs and to reach the lost in our community. Not to keep the Smiths or the Jones or the Morgans happy. That's not our job. Number 10, if the church's biggest fear is criticism from its members, meaning we don't want to just have folks we don't want to just shake things up, but we want to do things that helps meet the needs of churches, of people, and people in our community and people in our congregation. We've worked hard the last 10 years to really do outreach to our families, to our kids. We've brought in summer interns, a boy and a girl, to work with our boys and our youth girls. We have just done certain things to where we want to. We have kids coming out of the woodwork, and that's awesome. And some of our kids, we have kids that walk to church without their families. Last year, we had 15 graduated seniors that we presented Bibles to. 4 of those were kids that grew up in our church. The rest of them were kids from the community that had just come to church with us for the past 5-6 years, faithfully, without their families. We love them. That's important. And so we want to continue to do that kind of outreach. It's loud. Sundays are loud. There's kids crying. There's people making noise. It's okay. We like it. It's better than it being quiet where there are no kids. We're a whole lot less. We don't sweat small stuff. We're a whole lot less worried about noise in our auditorium or crayon on our nursery walls than we are cobwebs on the nursery walls. We want to do what we can to reach the outreach. Lastly, the church leadership needs to set the tone, and we'll close. They've got to set the tone, and this is really, really important.
I believe, of course, the leadership makes up elders and deacons and preachers and everybody. But I love,
Come hang out with us. I tell you what I love about the church where I'm at is when we have potlucks, third Sunday of the month, we'll have big church potluck. The last ones to leave are the elders who are running vacuums and cleaning up tables. They leave by example. When we have walks where we're going out pushing mowers and hauling trailers, the ones who are physically able, which is 6 out of 7, show up with their mowers, and they show up with their trailers, and they show up with their chainsaws. They lead by example. Nobody ever looks and goes, why are they pushing us to do this? Because they're not. What they're doing is they're going, hey, they're doing it, so we need to be on board and do this. And that's important.
we need to be churches that do just that. Let me close with this. Here's a thought for you. There are 3 kinds of people in churches. There are risk takers, and we need that. There are
Caretakers who just go, hey, we're good with things how they are. And there are undertakers, and there have been too many of those when we close too many church doors. Matthew 25, and I meant to read this up front, I apologize. Matthew 25,
I love this because I think it deals with church stuff.
and we'll close with prayer. If you get a chance, anywhere you want for class at 11, I'm going to talk a little bit about how to strengthen your marriages and families and your churches at 11 o'clock. If you get a chance, come back. Here's Jesus, and he tells the story in Matthew 25 and verse 14. He talks about a man. It was like a man going away on a journey. He called his servants and he trusted them with his wealth. To one he gave 5 bags of gold, to another 2 bags, and to another 1 bag, each according to his ability. Then he went on a journey, and the man received 5 bags, went at once, and he put it to work. Notice he took a risk with what God gave him. So the man with the 2 bags gave him 2 more, verse 18, but the man who received 1 bag went off. He was the caretaker. Went off and dug a hole in the ground and hid his master's money. After a long time, the master came home, returned and settled the accounts with him. Verse 20, the man who had received 5 bags of gold brought 5 bags of gold and said, here's 5 more. I have gained 5 more. Verse 21, the master replied, well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful in a few things. I'll put you in charge of me. Come and share your master's happiness. Verse 22, the man with 2 bags of gold also came and said, here's what you trusted me, 2 bags of gold, and I have gained 2 more. He says, well done. Don't know the story. Verse 24, the man who had received 1 bag of gold came and said, Master, I knew you were a hard man, harvesting where you did not sow, gathering where you did not scatter seed. So I was afraid, and I went out, and I hid your gold in the ground, and here's what belongs to you. And he said, you wicked, lazy servants. So you knew that I harvest where I have not sown, and gather where I have not scattered seed. Well, then you should at least put my money on deposit with the bankers, so that when I return, I would have received it back with interest. Take the bag of gold from him and give it to one with 10. And take this worthless servant out and throw him out into the darkness where there is no connection. Did you notice verse 25? What was his problem? He says, so I was afraid. I've underlined that word right there. And I struggle with that sometimes. Sometimes I'm afraid. Why? What if everybody doesn't like this? What if I make somebody mad? I'm not trying to make anybody mad. What if it doesn't work? I don't want folks to go, that was a terrible idea. Well, it's better to have tried something and it not worked than to have not tried it. This servant was afraid and he went out and he did the gold in the ground.
I think the Lord has blessed us with some amazing churches.
With amazing abilities and talents. And it's our job to not be afraid and go out and do something good. That is our job as church people, leaders, mothers, fathers. It's our job. Let's have a word of prayer and we'll pray. Father, thank you for our time. Thank you for our churches. Thank you for our local churches that work in our communities and effort to take the foot to reach those around. Father, may we be beacons of light in our communities that people look to the church to say, hey, these folks will help me if I need it. These folks will love me. Father, may we be people that are just that right. we struggle sometimes, Father, with plans and ideas and thoughts. We pray to open doors to things that you'd like for us to try, and to close the doors on things that just don't work, things we don't need to be involved in. We pray that our change and our things that we